Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Chaos Chronicles. Today we are talking all things Ironheart, Disney's Ironheart episode 4. Yesterday's episode went a little long, so we are back to discuss episode 4, Bad Magic, directed by Angela Barnes. Let's get right into it. And as always, I'm Dusty, and this is my co-host Jordyn. Let's bounce right into episode 4 because this episode was so good.
Anakin joined me.
This episode was so freaking crazy.
Craziness. And we go right into it starts quick and the pacing. This episode in particular, the pacing.
The pacing it's pop, 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 let's go. Pop a lot, baby.
I feel like that's the rest of the series though, so
Okay, I still, guys, have not watched episode 5 and 6 yet, but we will today watch
I'm
at least one
probably
of them.
gonna watch them after. I before we record, I would like refresh.
Yes. We will definitely be here again soon for episodes 5, 6, but yes. So episode 4, how did you feel about the beginning where we got the flashback of like probably one of the first like heists Parker and John do? It's weird to see Parker, for me, so naive and like not what we see now. Like you can tell this is early on.
Yeah.
And they got caught too, which was
I
wild.
feel like it was the I think John brought Parker into the criminal activity, I feel like.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I would agree with the fact that I felt like Parker was a little more naive back then.
For sure.
But it also adds complexity to an added layer to why Parker is the way that Parker is. Does that make sense?
It does. It does, because so far we only see Parker kind of like in like a more dark place. He's very corrupt, I want to say.
Yeah.
Obviously it's due to the hood, but I want to know like what prompted, I mean, the heist itself, I mean, whatever, but what prompted the hood? Who was this person that Parker was talking about that did him so wrong in his life, where he's like this, now he's this, like, what's the term I'm looking for? Aggressive, a little aggressive, little mean, if you will. But also manipulative, because he acts not this way to his peeps, but then behind closed doors, he's like raging.
He gives me. This is gonna be bad. I get like. He gives me the anger of a person who. Fine, whatever. Someone that like body builds and injects a little too much testosterone.
Yes.
Where like he has these moments where he just like rages.
You know what? The hood, guys, is just testosterone. It's fine.
It really is giving that though.
It is giving that. I agree. It is giving that. Yeah, it was interesting. It was a good. I kind of was confused at the beginning. Like at the start, I was like, "What?" Or I didn't realize it was a flashback at first, and I was like, but then John came in the picture. It's like, oh, never mind. But then they get caught, and I'm like, y'all messy. And I wonder what happens to them after they got caught, actually. Because it didn't show that, right? I don't believe it did.
No, I don't believe it did. And I don't think I don't think they showed it.
They didn't. I don't believe either because it cut.
I didn't think that they like showed what happened to them. Even in the last like 2 episodes, I think that's a question that's left kind of unanswered.
Right. Yeah, because after this, I think I don't know if this is what he's meant to be kind of thinking about when they're having that funeral of sorts for John, and he's kind of like not there, and he's like coming to. It's like all muffled, like everyone talking is all muffled and whatnot. And then I wonder if that's what he was thinking about. I don't know. I don't know if that's what they're
feel
going
like
for.
around that time it was giving when you lose someone like that grief.
Mm-hmm.
I think Parker was trying to figure out, he was going through it because John was the closest to him in the heist crew.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were in it together. So I think it was just like manifestation and grief, possibly.
I'm not sure. I don't think Parker. I think a lot of characters in this show don't know how to handle grief.
No, they really don't.
I don't think they know how to process it because we know Riri doesn't know how to process it very well, and Parker doesn't either. So maybe it's part of grief, but he definitely doesn't process it too well, as
No, he is definitely not.
we realize. It was interesting though. I did like how everyone. I don't know, the scene when they were having that funeral, I guess, of sorts, or a celebration of life. Actually, is more what it was.
Yeah.
It was interesting to see what they said that they would miss about him because I don't know if I like felt anything from this scene. So it was interesting for it to even be in there. To be honest,
it was kind of in a sense, it was a little throwaway.
Yeah, I agree.
Because was it Slug who was kind of being like, hey, maybe we could go around and talk on one thing that you really liked about John or something?
Yeah.
So I think Slug was trying to like defuse.
Yeah. There was definitely some frustration. There was definitely like just the shock of them almost all dying. So maybe you're right. Maybe Slug was just kind of like, let's forget about us for a second and like focus on him kind of thing, because they're probably all shaken up, obviously. Like it went pretty south for them during the heirloom heist, which was quite something.
It was crazy.
It was crazy. Oh, I gotta arrange my notes here. I got to move them. Okay. There we go. What else?
Do you?
So now now Riri's panicking because once we leave there, she goes home and starts to like really freak out. Like she's like, we gotta go. We gotta.
She went into a full-on spiral.
She did. She's like, he's out to get us now for sure. He knows. She's like, he was acting weird.
Well, he was acting weird too, because I don't remember, but after they had did that little funeral thing downstairs, is it later in the episode where he was kind of like, I'm gonna hire another tech person?
No, I don't remember when that happened, but after they did the funeral or whatever, and everyone left.
But I thought that was like the moment where Riri was kind of like, oh shit, he's on to me.
Well, because he literally told everyone like, get ready for the mission, but Riri, except for Riri, and then she said,
he had nothing for Riri.
She said, do you have anything for me? And he said, yeah. Like, he was just like, yeah, I have something for you. But he didn't look her in the eye when he was saying this.
It was kind of dodgy.
It was dodgy. He was looking at a wall. So, I would have, if I were ever in that situation, not in the same exact situation, but just in a room, and then he's talking to everyone else like, hey, go get ready. And then I'm not included, but part of the team.
I
And then
would
he's
definitely
dodgy
suspect
about it.
something.
Yeah. So her suspect to everything is good and smart and right. But
Trust no one.
she spiraled completely out. She was like, Mom's got to go. We got to get out of here.
Let's go.
Yes. And then she finds out that Joe was arrested, which was another. This
Yeah.
episode's just not too good for our girl.
Joe getting arrested. Isn't that when she walks into their apartment, like her and her mom's apartment or whatever, and mom is watching it on the news?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, because I think that's where she gets that full information, and then she really spirals.
Yeah, because she knows it's her fault. And she's like, I really just fucked up, baby.
I like the mom. She was kind of like, isn't that one of your coworkers?
Yeah, she's like, isn't that one of your coworkers? Mom is completely Delulu right now.
I'm Delulu too. It's okay, Mom.
I am not Delulu today. I'm okay.
I should have worn my hat that said slightly delusional.
Period. You should have.
But yeah, ooh.
She does go visit him. After Riri does see this news report that her mom's watching, she tries to visit him, but he does not want shit to do with her.
Would you?
Honestly, no. He's now he's exposed, like his real name's exposed. Everyone knows who his dad was. Now he's getting charged with all this stuff, and now he's getting questioned for other things. So yeah,
I was just
absolutely
kind
not.
of like, now, I feel like maybe his tech may have come from his dad's lab.
I could see that, and that's probably another not great theme for him right now going on.
Just because, like, he didn't look like someone that would be like a dealer and stuff like that. And the stuff that he was selling on the black market were kind of giving Tony Stark energy. Like,
Yeah.
It was just too pointed in that sense, where it was kind of like, where did you get that shit, Joe?
Right, because he never really answers her when she asks him about it.
And now he wants nothing to do.
Mm-mm. Nope, not at all. Nobody does right now. No, nobody, because we know that Parker has some plans for her, all right, and not good ones. Not any good ones at all. But then Parker is so once Riri goes and meets with them, the whole Parker telling her, like, congratulating her, because now they know she has connections with him, congratulating her on getting him to take the blame, basically, and then they're all just chilling.
And I think too, obviously it was self-defense, but I wonder if John came out of that building alive, would Parker have been the way that Parker is right now?
No, I don't think so. I think if John didn't die, John's death is the chain reaction to everything happening right now. Like, literally everything happening.
Everything.
Like, yeah, Joe in jail. Parker going off the deep end, about to tell everyone to go, we're going to kill Riri. And yeah, it's John's death caused everything bad that's happening right now to Riri, and in
Oh my
general.
god.
Which honestly, though, it was self defense. Like,
No, it 100% was.
and she didn't kill him.
But whatever entity that is
Consuming.
attached to the, is it the cape, the cloak, whatever it is, manipulates the. He didn't get the full story, is what I'm saying. Like, he's giving a little piece of the puzzle, but not fully.
Not at all.
So,
yeah, definitely not getting the full story, as he wouldn't. This, I don't know if this entity. I think the entity probably fears Riri, so it wants her gone.
yeah.
Which,
why else rat her out?
Right, literally. Why else? Let's see. Now, this is the scene where, well, not the scene, but after this scene of Riri, I almost said Kiki Palmer, baby, Riri, and the crew. This is when she actually spirals and gets those watches to her mom and Xavier.
And I believe that tech was in the first episode.
I believe so too. Because she was, I don't know if she was tinkering with it. I don't know if she was planning to give maybe her mom one then. But now she's panicking and goes and is like, wear this. Wear it all day. Wear it to sleep. Wear it.
Immediately.
And I don't even, Xavier was kind of giving me like the fact, like he was like, I ain't going to wear this, girl.
Yeah. Very that.
I don't know if he does honestly wear it. Her mom clearly wears it.
I don't know if he does. I don't remember if he did or not.
I genuinely don't remember either if he does. But
because I don't even think he used it.
I think he mentioned that he's not a watch wearer, and honestly, fair, neither am I. And I have an Apple Watch, and I never wear her. She is dead AF somewhere. I don't even know where she is right now. That's like, I don't wear her.
Not that I don't wear her.
Nope, she's pretty dead. 0%. So I get it. And honestly, if I were him, I probably wouldn't wear it either. She should have told them what they did.
Well, the thing is with Riri, you don't get the full picture.
No, you get what she wants to tell you.
Which probably isn't that great for the people around her.
No, not at all. I mean, she really, if anything, she should have told her stepmom what was going on. Because
is it her stepmom or is it her mom?
Oh, it is her mom, her stepdad Gary. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Gary was the stepdad.
Yeah, her mom. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. But yeah, she definitely should have told her mom after she busts in her mom's room, breaks the door down, literally.
Because her mom accidentally set it off.
Set off the a force field? It's like a force field.
Yeah, it was definitely a force field of some kind.
And it's like, that scene was so funny to me. More comedy. Her mom's freaking out, like, why is this doing this?
Your crazy device trying to kill me or something. Oh.
Something close to that. Oh, girl. She's going to fall asleep on stream, guys.
I did say that this episode was going to be a rough one for me.
Well, luckily it's not for both of us today, unlike the last couple episodes ago.
Oh,
So now the
that
fun part. The fun part. Oh yeah, that episode. If you didn't go watch that episode, go watch it. Go
that's
watch the.
that was the first 2 episodes, wasn't it?
That was the Rogue One episode.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember now.
Rogue One episode, guys. If you haven't seen it, go look at it. We were both Delulu, and it's quite hilarious, hysterical, even.
Very that.
Very that, very that indeed. Oh my gosh! Now this is where the fun part begins. This is the part I love about this episode. I love this part of the episode. It is my favorite part.
Give a certain character her own series.
Yeah, yeah, please give Zelma her own series. Disney, Disney, Disney. We're fighting. I love Zelma. I love this queen. She's an icon. So we get to this. We get to Ronnie's friend
We get
Madeline.
to the candy shop.
The candy shop, indeed. Oh, right. There's some candy there. If you know what I'm saying. There's some candy. But
That is, she goes to her mom finally, and they go to the candy shop.
they go to the candy shop to get some crystals and sage. But instead of that, we get to this shop. It's Madeline's shop. Her daughter Zelma works there. Instead of that, we now know which I identify myself as a witch. I do tarot readings. Here's my tarot deck right here.
I have a tarot deck somewhere.
I have
Where?
two, actually.
I have two too.
We'll get blocked if I show
one.
the other one.
I don't know.
I'll show you the other one later.
I have it. So I'm about to be adding 2 more decks. Maybe 3. I have my eyes set on it's Marvel. It's Agatha All Along tarot deck.
I'm setting my eyes on the Nightmare Before Christmas tarot deck.
That is the one I currently. I have her.
I need her.
And the other one I'm looking forward to is the Wicked one.
Ooh.
I think I have them both on pre-order. Sometimes I'll just like nighttime shop and forget, and then it'll just show up.
Nighttime shopping. Okay, we're getting off the rails. Excuse me. Nighttime shopping is my weakness in life. I'd be shopping on eBay, on Amazon at night, late at night when I should be asleep, when I should have been asleep 3 hours ago.
The scroll shopping.
It's the scroll shopping. Instead of scroll TikToking, I scroll shop at night.
I get it.
It's not good. Don't take our behaviors and do them, guys. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because literally I've gotten boxes and I was like, I don't know what this is. And it could be a book. It could be I
don't know where it's come from.
Yeah, I don't know where it's come from. I don't know why my name's on it. I'm like, did someone send me a gift? Nope, it was me. I sent myself a gift.
Yeah, no, I'm bad.
I forgot. I'm bad too. Big bad. We got a lot of stuff, guys. We're collectors of a lot of things.
Yeah, I have a Jurassic Park shelf. I have a whole ton of Funko. Now, Funko was the dangerous game.
I'm glad I didn't get into Funko. So glad, honestly.
Well, like you can't see it, but in my bed. Well, hi there, Sam. In my bed frame, all the pops in my bed frame are the legendary Miss Britney Jean Spears.
Period. I have a couple, but
no, I have. It's so funny because like my main thing is I'm running out of room. That being said, if they were to come out with I would like a Funko set for the entire cast of Ironheart.
I'm surprised. Do they not have any cast members?
You know what? It'll come out months after because, like, I remember I was looking at Star Wars Pops. I didn't even know they were making Acolyte ones and seen the
Uh-huh.
Acolyte out of nowhere. So
They have an Ironheart one, but I think it's from Wakanda forever.
and don't even get me started on my collection of Loungefly.
Girl. I only have 2 Loungefly, thankfully, and I only have a couple Funko Pop, but
Funko Pop?
crystals, Pokemon stuff, Harry
I
Potter
have
stuff.
crystals. I
I
do
have
have crystals.
I always have one
We don't
always in reach.
I have my we have the Clone Wars lightsabers. Collecting.
Collecting is a thing, guys.
I have a bunch of the Harry Potter Lego. But
you need to do a show and tell, sis.
look, the Lego isn't. I bought Diagon Alley on a whim, and the only building I have built it has been Ollivander.
Ooh.
I don't have the patience. I wanted it, but I don't have the patience to build it.
Right. I don't have the patience to build Lego either. That's why I never got into Lego, thankfully, either.
There's a Wicked Lego set that's coming out, and I need it.
She don't need it. She
I
doesn't.
do need it
She doesn't need it.
because I need to start my Wicked shelf. I have almost all of the Wicked dolls unhinged.
Are
I
you
have a
going to?
problem.
We have problems here, guys. But you know who else has a problem? Riri. Back on track. Let's get back on track. We
Oh, she got a
divert.
lot of problems.
She got a lot of problems because once we get to the Madeline's shop, we realize that her and her daughter are witches, and her daughter Zelma is a powerful witch, and
Did she go to Hogwarts?
she went to a school, but not Hogwarts, and she wouldn't be allowed in Hogwarts anyway because she's not from the UK.
Ilvermorny?
Yeah, did she go to Ivermorny? Was she a Puckwudgie?
Well, because like I remember the mom was like she like dropped out of magic school.
Yeah, her mom dropped out, and then they pulled the daughter out to move back home. So they did go to a school outside of the U.S.
Interesting.
Very interesting, actually.
It all leads into everything all at once.
It does. Everything all at once. Great movie, by the way. Great movie. Everything Everywhere All at Once. So I probably said that wrong the first time, but still a great movie. Y'all know what I was talking about.
Yeah, I either want our girl to either get her own series, or I would be on board with her joining the Young Avengers.
Yes, I would love if Zelma can survive the series.
But I would also like to. The magic is going to come from Wanda's son, though, in Young Avengers. So
there's always room for more magic users. Always more room. Oh, what?
If it doesn't work out, she could take a rocket to space and just become a Jedi.
Period.
Honestly, she would be a good Jedi.
Mm-hmm. I agree. She's an icon. We love her.
She is, in fact, the moment.
I literally adored her from the second she said a word. I was like, "Yep, that's the girl." And then when she took
the way she coyly smiled when they got to the candy store.
Now she is besties immediately, even though she's probably like 15, 16.
Who knows?
I don't know. We're going to look up her age later. She's young. I think she's younger than Riri. But she's powerful.
Or she's around Riri's age.
Possibly. She is powerful, though, because she transformed. Well, she teleported
everybody.
everybody, all four of them. She teleported four people to a different different. What's the term I'm looking for? Realm. A whole different realm in which
And Mama was like, "Oh no, no, no!"
she transported them to a different realm. Not only that, but she created her own room within the realm that her mom didn't know about, in which she was studying magical items and creatures on her own without her mom's approval or even acknowledgement, which is amazing. I love this.
She's a rebel.
Oh, Rebel, you say? Hmm. I love it. She's an icon. Yeah, I'm going to say that until forever. She does some tests on this cloak, which she also knew that Riri had a cloak and like a magical item in her pocket before they even got transported to the realm.
This whole okay. This whole scene was giving me I feel like the realm has got to be somewhere in the multiverse.
Mm-hmm.
But it was giving me energy of like a Doctor Strange or an Agatha all along.
Mm-hmm.
I was living. I was just like, yes, take me to that magical.
I wanted to go too. I was down bad to go. We do. Well, Madeline does mention that's probably not the best realm to be in.
Ooh.
But Madeline, I don't think Madeline knows how to. Does she even do magic? Does she know how to do magic, or did she drop out before she learned?
I think mommy works more maybe with Crystal.
Maybe more with crystals, more divination.
Yeah, because I think when she touched the cape, the piece of the cape.
Mm-hmm. Wait, you're right. You're right. She immediately knew where it came from. She didn't.
Yeah, she
say.
She didn't really want to say per se, but she had a pretty good idea of its origins.
Very dark place.
Yeah, so maybe it is kind of like a clairvoyant. I don't think we really will get like a full grasp as to her specialties.
No.
Though I am super curious as to what is.
Me too. And they see, okay. Disney really likes to do this to us where they put in this like amazing background character and then something like this happens where they're a witch or they're this and they're crazy and either they die or we never get a full story of who this character is.
Especially, like, they also like to cancel things that we like.
Acolyte. What else did they cancel that we like?
I wouldn't be shocked if they didn't cancel. I haven't heard anything, so I'll just take it as a good sign, but I feel like maybe Skeleton Crew.
Skeleton Crew deserves a second season. It actually genuinely was really good. Minus the main boy, what's his name? Will? Is it Wim? He freaking
Wim.
The writing on this character needs to be changed completely in season 2, but otherwise, all the other characters I live for.
Yeah, they haven't canceled it yet, to my knowledge. So honestly, yay.
That is a W because I
feel like it was so long ago that if it was canceled, it'd be gone by now. Like, I think they would announce it.
Right. Skeleton Crew was our first thing we actually did on the channel.
Which is why, like, I have it's always going to be in my heart.
Wait, is Skeleton Crew the first thing or Acolyte the first thing?
No.
Did we do Acolyte?
During Acolyte, that's when we finally decided we were going to talk that we were going to start the podcast.
Okay, so Skeleton Crew. If you like Skeleton Crew, go back and watch those. Those were our first episodes. They're a little rough. However, gotta
Tell
start
me,
somewhere.
let us know in the chat, what are you loving about Ironheart? Have you watched it? If you haven't, let's try not to post spoilers because someone has not seen the entire thing. But let us know in the comments chat.
That would be me. Yeah. Let us know. I will watch it. I'm going to after Big Brother tonight. After Big Brother. Promise. Ooh. Now I might not get through both episodes. I'm going to get through 5.
One is because we're recording one tomorrow, so
yeah, I have to get through 5 and get notes taken today.
But yeah, no, it definitely was a vibe.
This scene was a great scene. This was my favorite part of the whole episode. It was very short. It wasn't very long. They got there and then Zelma was doing some tests, and then she did this one wall or mirror test or whatever it was. And then her mom, Madeline, kind of went crazy and said, "Oh, no, put that down, get rid of it, burn it, kill it, die." And
that was her response to seeing the fabric, right?
That was her response to the wall, mirror, window test, whatever that test, where she threw something at the whatever it was. I think it was a mirror or a window. But
what?
But then she asked her mom, why does it look like that? And she was like,
I wouldn't have been shocked if their eyes didn't roll in the back of their.
Honestly.
But I think that's more of a Wednesday Addams thing.
Ooh, which that should be coming out soon too, right?
Part 1 is coming out in August. The trailer is a pop. Ooh. Yeah, the second trailer came out the other, I want to say it was yesterday.
I haven't seen it. I'll have to watch it after this.
And the trailer was, ooh, I'm ready.
I'm ready. Yeah. I'm sad this is the last season, but
the casting for Wednesday Addams, Jenna Ortega, perfect casting for it.
I love Jenna Ortega. No one can ever let me or make me hate Jenna Ortega. I love her. Down boots. She's the new Scream Queen. The new Scream Queen girl.
I love the thing that she does with her eyes.
I love her. I love Mia Goth also. She's a Scream Queen too. Miss Pearl, Oh, have you seen those movies? Pearl.
No.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You know, I want to go back
Jenna Ortega's in the first one of that trilogy.
The movie, the TV show I haven't actually watched. And it's a tangent. There's always a tangent. But Scream, the TV series.
Oh, so good. Oh, so good. Oh, yes. It's so good. I love it. I love it. Big Bad. I love Keke Palmer.
I also enjoyed Scream Queens.
The reality show?
No, the TV.
Oh.
It's got with who is it? I have a name on that. Emma Roberts.
Oh, that's the one I love. Oh, you want to see Scream the TV show?
I want to see Scream the TV show.
Okay, I thought you said Scream Queen the TV show, the one with Emma Roberts and Keke Palmer and Samuel, whatever her name is.
I don't think I've seen that either.
Oh, it's so good. That's what I'm talking about.
Isn't Jamie Lee Curtis in it too?
Yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis, Keke Palmer, Billy Lord, Emma Roberts, Samuel, what's her name? I don't know, but she's really great. I forget the other.
Interesting.
It's a really good show. Ariana Grande's in it for an episode. It's really good. I love that
That's the
show.
show with like Chantels, right?
Yeah, yes. Oh, and Leah Michelle's in it. It's a good show. You need to watch that show. But did you? Okay, we are going on a tangent, but disregard us. Have you ever seen the reality TV show Scream Queens, where there's a bunch of women competing to be in a movie?
No.
It's really good. It's a weird show. I was watching like
Why
one.
does
I was
that
sound
ooh,
familiar.
yeah.
You should look it up. There's two shows that I used to watch. I used to go out and look for the weirdest reality TV shows to watch, and that one was really good. And this one called Madhouse was really good. It's about a group of people that go into a house. They're going in with like people that identify as like supernatural beings. So there's like a witch in there. There's a vampire in there. There's something else and two other
Oh, is
things.
there a werewolf?
No, they're vampire, witch, something else, but they would have to compete in challenges where they would meet up with one of these people and do like rituals and stuff with them. And it's a really good show. I'm going to send you it. It's a good show.
This sounds kooky and spooky.
It's kooky, spooky, and great because people would like not want to do it and then they would get eliminated. It was a really good show.
It sounds like some Fear Factor BS.
It kind of is low-key Fear Factory, but it was so good because the judging was based on the people, like the witch, the vampire. They would be the judges and would be like, you did really good with this, blah 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 blah. It was so good. I'm going to have to find it and send it to you. Yeah, I was on a kick when in my early 20s where I wanted to watch weird and oddball reality TV competition shows. So I was out on the hunt for the weirdest ones.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, that is our tangent of the day. I promise. Let's finish this episode real. We're getting close to the end here, guys. So, after
the magic store.
The magic store, I want to too. I wonder if it's like a real location somewhere in Chicago.
I feel like they shot this in Chicago.
Yeah, they did. There's a bunch of. This is from episode 1, but when she lands and she's walking down the street, there's a bunch of buildings that are like Chicago places. So yeah, they definitely did.
Interesting.
Let's see. Okay, so let's get to the crazier. The darkness is coming. So once we realize that the cloak is evil oriented and it's controlling or manipulating Parker, Riri starts to get freaked out again, and her mom start to fight. And because her mom's now like, what is actually happening? Because you have not told me the truth, my daughter. And then Riri just leaves. She just said, "Give me in the soup, baby. Let's go."
Riri is really good at running away from her problems.
100%. But aren't we all though? Really, honestly, like I run away from mine sometimes too.
I mean, yeah, but like she could teach a class.
She can go back to the MIT school and teach a class.
Because like girl didn't want to come back. That's why she like stayed in Boston at MIT.
Mm-hmm.
Then she wanted out of Chicago fast.
Which isn't happening.
No, but like
I don't think we're leaving Chicago at all because she's worried about her mom getting murdered now.
No, I don't think so either. But like, oh my god,
not until Doomsday.
She runs away
a
lot.
She does run away a lot. Yeah, she runs away a lot whenever something inconvenient happens. But right now, it's not even an inconvenience at this point. She realizes that everyone in her life could possibly get murdered.
Yeah, but my logic. Now, I'm not Riri. I do not know. But I would be more concerned about staying by the ones I love over
leaving.
leaving.
That's fair. That's fair because if she were to leave, Parker would want to chase after her. So that makes sense. It's not to say that he wouldn't try to kill Xavier and her mom all before he left, but you're right. There's logic. You have a lot of logic there. If you leave, then he would come. Yeah, but they don't know. Neither of them know him or them. So
no, but it's kind of like with the people in the heist crew. Like I get the fear because she has seen what Slug can do. So I don't think it would be hard for Slug to find anyone that is in her life.
No, easy. That's cakewalk for him. Him, right, they, her. So, I don't know what. I wish they would say their his, her, they's pronouns.
Their pronouns,
yeah, because I don't know what Slug's. The character in Marvel in general, I don't know what it's or her, they, her, whatever the pronouns are. I don't know what they are. And it bothers me because I feel like every time I say one, it's not correct.
Yeah, it's just like, why are you running away? I think those moments, knowing that Parker is out to get you, I wouldn't want. You're damned if you do and damned if you don't. Parker's either coming for her while she's there, or he's coming for her if she leaves.
Yeah.
There's
either way.
No in between. Parker is a character that does not like loose ends.
No, he's
so
not at all.
He's gonna kill you, Riri, and then come for Xavier and your mom.
It's either you got to kill him or he's killing you, and I think that's something she's really thinking about too. And I know she doesn't want to be that person that harms others, but I think she's realizing now that it's either him or her.
Just like she realized with John.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. But I agree. I also looked it up. Slug's pronouns are they, them. So yes. So now once we have this moment with Ronnie and Riri, she's spiraling again. Once again, she's spiraling. And she goes to Ezekiel's bunker where she can't. This is a comical moment, y'all, that I really liked. She can't get into it because it's locked, right? And then, but Natalie said, "Did you check under the rug?" And there's a spare key under the rug that says "Live, Laugh, Love." By the way, this is Joe's a funny character. I love him. He's a little cutie too. I'm not gonna lie. So like, yes. Hi, Joe. Hey, how you doing, Joe? And then she gets in after this interesting comical moment with Natalie. And then she tries to destroy the hood. We are trying to figure out a way that the hood can be destroyed. We got to eliminate it, obviously. And after several attempts, everything's failing. And another interesting, I loved this little scene with the DoorDash guy as well. I was like, this is it's so serious but unserious at the same time. So I'm like, what are we doing? What's going on? This is too much. It's a roller coaster. I said it last episode, y'all. It's a roller coaster. We go We go to the giggles, we go to the tears, we go to the serious, we go to the unserious. I love it. I love this show so much. I think I've been now with Jordyn creating videos of our opinions on shows and movies and whatnot for a minute now. We've done several, and this one I feel like is my favorite to talk about because it is this good. Genuinely, 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 it is so good. Everything about it. I love the culture. I love that we have the people of color. I love that the majority of the cast is people of color. I love that the directors were both women of color. I love this so much. I am like, it's literally what we need in this world. If you know, you know, living in America, I live in America, Jordyn lives in Canada. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. I got you though. I got you. Let's see. Reading notes. Reading notes.
I'm back.
Welcome back. So, we're at the part here where Parker goes to visit Ezekiel in jail and is trying to convert him on his side against Riri. Now, what do you think about this? Do you think Ezekiel's actually going to go after Riri? Do you think he'll actually want to end her?
So, give me a second. I'm trying to think. I feel like, okay. Ezekiel, at the end of the day, I feel like Ezekiel has a good heart.
I agree.
And so, but that being said, I think he's pissed because Riri recklessly using the tech and drop it kind of blew up his shit, correct? So,
yeah, it ruined his life, essentially.
Exactly. So, I think like this, we see a change.
Mm-hmm.
We had kind of seen him as Joe, he started to get a backbone, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I am not in Joe's head. It's hard to switch, like, I know his name's Ezekiel, but like he also still feels like Joe to me.
I prefer Joe.
You see? Who Ezekiel?
Ezekiel is giving like biblical old name. It's too much.
It's doing the most.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's why he was like, oh, I'm going to be a Joe.
He was
Nobody
being
will
basic
suspect a
and
Joe.
generic. He was being generic.
I like him as a character really intrigues the shit out of me.
I love him as a character.
I do too. Like, I'm kind of like, why did he decide to change his name? There's got to be. Why is he selling shit on the black web? Like, I feel like he deep down has a heart, but he's getting a backbone, which I love that as a story arc. But it's just like, let's put in Joe's position. I would feel angry and I would feel hurt. Now, would I act? I can't say if I would or not, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you're either gonna. This is my logic. You don't want to be in jail. You're gonna say what you need to say to get the fuck out.
Oh yeah, definitely. I agree. I don't know if Joe. Well, actually, we don't know. I don't want to say it quite yet, but I don't think Joe in the jail cell wanted to kill Riri.
No, he didn't.
I think he just wanted to leave jail.
Well, that's
But
what I mean. Like, that was an opportunity to not rot in a cell.
exactly.
So the thing about Parker is Parker's only in it for Parker.
Yep, 100%.
And I feel like he's obviously not against blackmail. So, like, what information, like, I feel like Parker got Slug to background, like, Parker knows everything, and he's using that to his advantage
Right.
in the situation.
Right. I don't know. Okay, this is just gonna. There's like one scene I want to talk about before this, but we'll just jump to it. I don't know what Slug's surgery on Joe slash Ezekiel did or what it was for, but I think it was definitely something to make sure and ensure that Joe slash Ezekiel will kill Riri.
Exactly.
So I think Parker may have known or had a feeling that Joe wasn't going to maybe kill Riri when he met him in the jail cell, but he made sure it was going to happen because now Slug's doing this crazy surgery.
Oh, that's the interesting thing about the surgery.
Mm-hmm.
It is absolute. So, Ezekiel. Look, I'm gonna just call him Joe because that's Joe to me.
I'm also probably just going to call him Joe, but we know his name's Ezekiel, y'all. Don't fight us. Don't yell at us.
So, I'm wondering, maybe, just maybe, because it was Slug who programmed the tech
Mm-hmm.
to put into him. So maybe there's a code in it that Joe doesn't know about, maybe.
Yeah, there's definitely something in it that Joe doesn't know about for sure.
But can we talk about him with a shaved head?
I don't love it.
I was actually kind of into it.
You were. Oh, I was into it with the hair.
The fluffy curly locks.
Yes. Yes.
I don't know. I was kind of, not gonna lie, I was kind of like, yes, daddy.
I'm a little bit horny. So, like, that's probably why I was vibing with him so hard, but, like, yeah. Yeah. We love Joe.
I'm a little
We like
frisky
Joe.
too.
We like Joe. We like Joe a lot. Mm-hmm.
But
That's our
yeah,
girl. That's our man. We're going to go get some later. Mm-hmm.
I gotta watch Solo because I need to see him as Han Solo.
Now that you say, I don't remember that, but I did. Now that you say it, I can't unsee it. He looks so different in it.
He has a very, like, his face works for various different looks.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he was adorable with the curly, moppy hair.
Uh-huh.
The shaved head, I don't know why the shaved head is doing it, but yeah, no, he looks good in almost everything. I think I even said it when I was watching. I was like, yes.
Mm-hmm. He's
But
fine.
yeah, it's interesting. He willingly allowed the modification.
Right, which was crazy.
But also, like, he didn't have a choice.
Mm-mm. No, he didn't.
Like, we had seen earlier in the episode when Parker said, Riri, I'm gonna just get some extra help. I knew when he said extra help, I was like, I wonder who that could be. And then when we seen the arrest, on the news and stuff, I was like, oh, so he's going to go to him, because of the connection to her. So, would he hike her back? I don't know if he would or wouldn't.
I don't know. Now you probably know. I, however, don't know what happens after the surgery, so
and
I am unsure.
And I'm dancing around it for a reason, because I do know, but I'm trying to. The cogs in my head are going where I'm like, how do I say this without this? This.
Which is fair. And I appreciate it, because I don't want spoilers, and I haven't had any, so.
Well, that's because nobody's talking about it.
Which is crazy.
I honest to God feel like we are out here on an island. Because, one, we didn't know the show existed until it existed.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, like, I haven't, like, and I'm a YouTube girly. Like,
Me too, I am as well.
I watched the, like, you go on YouTube, usually, right? And you see all these Marvel, Star Wars, all of these breakdowns of people doing it. But it hasn't showed up in my feed. And it's not like I don't subscribe to, like, content creators that talk Star Wars, everything else. And I haven't seen Ironheart come into my For You page, which is wild to me.
I haven't seen it either. And if I'm not watching, like, one of the shows that I'm currently watching, one of my reality TV shows or whatever, I'm on YouTube watching. So, YouTube is like my second version of television.
It is for me too. So much so that I subscribe to the premium one.
I also have the premium YouTube as well. So yeah, I'm on YouTube a lot. I mean, every single day, I'm on YouTube at some point.
I can't do it's so flustered with the ads that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I forgot.
That's a different conversation.
No, it's just too much. But, like, that's what I mean. Like, I haven't seen. What I'm getting at is, you would expect more content creators talking about Ironheart, but I'm not seeing it.
No, me either. I'm not either. If I could speak words.
Words are hard.
Words are difficult. Yep. But yeah, I'm not seeing it either, and people should be talking about it. We should be speaking on it. So I don't know what's happening there. But before we conclude this episode, I do want to just briefly talk about one scene that we didn't talk about.
Oh, the one we walked over?
Yeah, the one that we walked over. The one where, well, you know what I'm talking about. When Riri has her panic attack, and then Natalie leaves her at, like, a junkyard and then goes get Xavier. The part that I want to talk about, even though all of this was really hard, like, I was feeling very, like, emotional about all this. When Xavier lands and Natalie shows herself to him, he tells Riri to delete her and get rid of her, eliminate her. What are you doing? Yep. Me. That was me. For real.
I'm welling up just talking about this scene.
It was a lot.
Because Xavier's reaction to her made me so sad.
It made me sad. I'm also getting emotional too. It made me sad, but not only sad for him, but it also made me feel for Riri, because now it's like she is attached to it in a way. She's grown to be attached. At first, she was like, "What the hell?"
At first, she was like, "Fuck this shit. I don't want to deal with it."
Yeah, now I'm gonna start crying, but
And then, because that was his sister. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not this.
Which I understand where you're coming from because of your brother.
Yeah.
But yeah, how would you feel in a situation where someone created an AI version of your sibling and then you saw it for the first time? What would you think your reaction? Would you think you would be similar to Xavier? This is a very tough question to ask, so I'm treading lightly here, but I really want to know what your thoughts are on this.
So I see it two ways. Okay, first off, hi, that's shock. I think like the shock for him kind of was like, what? Why would you do that? But at the same time, it's kind of like the words that you wish you could have said to your sibling.
Mm-hmm.
So it's, I think, it would kind of be like grieving all over again, if that makes
Right.
sense.
It's like starting over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because sure you want to meet, like for me, I don't, the conversation, I don't, I would like with Natalie, she seems very much alive.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's a crucial point to like the show. It's, yeah, I think he's probably feeling, you're going back through the grieving stage. What
Yeah,
I
and
wish I would have some of those conversations and get the answers to what truly may have happened,
mm-hmm.
but also it's kind of like taking you back to, it's like re-grieving.
Yeah, it
And
is.
grief has been the undertone of this show, and maybe that could partially be why that it's not getting the love and attention that it rightfully deserves,
Mm-hmm.
because some of it, like, this show can best be described as a wild ride, a roller coaster of emotion,
Yeah, literally.
also action packed. And you know what? It's got some cute comical parts in it as well.
Mm-hmm. For
But yeah, I think like Xavier himself is probably, I don't know.
I
Because I thought
fear.
about it too. I was like, what this technology could do for so many people, that maybe
Mhm.
it might help, but also like not help.
Yeah, I totally get it, and I definitely agree. I agree with you. I think also too, we got to realize that the AI version of Natalie is
Feels
solely.
very much like Natalie.
It feels like Natalie, but
I think
it.
it's I think it did come from the brain scanning.
It did. That's what I'm saying. If it Natalie, the AI version of Natalie, only knows the memories that Natalie had with Riri, not Xavier. So if Xavier tried to communicate with Natalie about their upbringing, she isn't going to know those things. She isn't going to be able to come off genuine to him because she doesn't have the memories,
The shock of it all, too, hey?
I think if Xavier was really in a room trying to talk to the AI version of Natalie, he would be turned off because he's like, this isn't my sister because she doesn't know anything about me, because the only thing she knows is what Riri knows. You know what I mean?
I do get the impression, though, that, like, they were tight as a 3.
I don't know. I think Xavier likes Riri, and I'm gonna die on this hill.
He's that brother. He's that brother that liked his sister's best friend.
Definitely, we felt it.
Yeah,
we felt it, and yeah,
but
it was
yeah,
just.
I imagine it was also like a massive ass shock.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
The
And
one
if
thing about her AI that kind of confuses me, though, is if it was just in Riri's head, right?
yeah,
How was everyone else seeing her?
I don't know. It's projected, I guess. The only thing that's a projectile.
I think that's like another like piece to the confusion.
I never thought of it because I just thought that like the AI the AI was created based off of the 4 hour long memory, whatever that scan was, and then she fell asleep. So who knows what she was dreaming about? But yeah, that came from that. Then the projectile was just the tech. The tech was projecting the AI. So I don't know. I never thought of it that way. It's a whole thing. And yes. You're on mute, sis.
Are you ready for the next 2 episodes?
Yes, I'm ready. I think this concludes this episode. It was a really good
Absolutely.
episode. It was a really good episode. But yes, I'm ready for the next episodes. I cannot wait to watch episode 5 later tonight.
We will be back here tomorrow talking episode 5.
Yes.
And let us know in the comments what was your favorite part of episode 4 of Ironheart, and give us, what was I going to say? I'm drawing a blank. Anyway, I'm Jordyn. This is Dustin. If I figure it out tomorrow, I will reintroduce this, and we will see you guys next time on Chaos Chronicles Pod.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.